Alright, what is up everybody? It is Tuesday, starting this day nice and fresh here. SPY is gapping up, but it has a pretty decent downtrend here coming into the open. Certainly nothing special. All-time highs is still going to be, looks like what, maybe 40 cents out or so. So definitely thinking bullish again today. I mean, until we actually do start selling off, I mean, there's no reason to expect that we will. So, but regardless, I do have a pretty good looking short here on Roku. I'm actually going to take a lotto trade here today on Roku. I'm just going to buy a put here. I am looking for a reversal, but the levels are already broken, so I don't really have anything super clean here on Roku to work with. That low was 152.53. I mean, I might be able to get something here at the bell, but my main thing that I'm looking at doing here is just buying a put. So we'll see what happens whenever we open up here. These are pretty priced in already. And I very well just might not get anything. Well, damn, dude. I think I would have just had to do pre-market trading if I really wanted to take it, but I really don't want to take it that much. I don't know. I feel like there's something here that I could do, but I don't know exactly what it is yet. Either way, no trade on it. I was looking at bar chart option stuff here, just trying to pay attention to the price of this stuff, trying to see if I can get some kind of cheap option here. Look at that, the thing is pulling all the way back up. I do have other trades I'm looking at though, so I mean maybe we'll get something else. SPY's selling off pretty good here. Cats are being a little crazy. Look at that put buyer. Well, it's a pretty odd open here. Wow, SPY's really selling off right now. I do have shorts that I'm looking for today, so let's see. I mean, it was mainly Roku. But the other shorts that I had are not giving me anything here, so I really don't have anything to work with right now. I don't know. Hoping we can start pulling up here and I can get some better longs. But we're filling that gap pretty fast here. I'm thinking that today's going to be Roku's big turnaround day here. It was right alongside a very steep uptrend line, and it started losing it, and then we started losing the pre-market here, and we busted underneath the breakdown level I was looking for. I think it was just past day's low a day, and that was it. I don't know. I'd like to see Roku come back towards high day here, because this is exactly the point that I'm looking for that breakdown. So I don't want to be buying these options all the way down here. I feel like it's just too expensive. Wow. What an odd morning. Haven't seen a day like this in a while. Lots of red, lots of selling off. Some big red too. I guess Roku could turn into an opening range breakdown here. Wow, Facebook we're ripping. I am looking for a long in Facebook. 198.64, right where it is right now. Jesus, look at the risk though. I mean, everything is so spread out right now. This might gonna move anyway. And Roku has come back up for me. Could go for a Netflix long here. I'm looking for a breakout at 305. It's Carvana. Yeah, it is the whole number. I mean, what am I gonna do? I mean, risk is just gone. There's no good risk reward right now. Everything's just ripping up. Okay, well, we are back on Roku here. If I find sell in here, I mean that's what I'm looking for. Jesus, Facebook really making a good move. Roku's are squeezing. We're not finding anything up here. Tons of calls selling right now. Wow. There's a pretty big squeeze here in Roku. That's got to be a bunch of shorts that were too early just getting out. I'm looking for a long in Carvana too. I added some more beta names and Carvana was one that was popping up here. I've never seen it trade before, and so far it is another super thin name. Whole number is going to be the all-time high break here. I was looking for something on yesterday's high too. I mean, it's very thin, but it moves quite a lot. Yeah, that's all the way up there already. Okay, Roku looking like it might be finding something here. Okay, I think this is what I want right now. If I start seeing it turn, I'm going to get this lotto in. So far, we're not seeing it turn. Jesus, Carvana's just going to run straight up to it. I mean, a whole point and a half, just boom. Right there, no pullbacks, no nothing for me to really work with. Wow, Netflix was a complete bust. Jesus. Yeah, Carvana's ripping. Okay, well, that might be what I'm looking for here. That's some big cells up there. If we can bust underneath that candle right there. Looks like 60s. Well, today seems like a breakout pullback entry kind of day already. We sold off pretty hard to start this day here. I mean, Facebook's really the only candidate right now that looks like a decent entry for long still. Everything else just hasn't quite gotten there yet. I'm gonna watch Carvana. I mean, I might get something with it. It's even lower than that. So the 40s needs to bust 154.40 here. Wow, Facebook is getting ready to make another move higher. Impressive. We're getting pretty tight up here. Getting there. Low 40s, I'm in. Low 40s, I'm in, and I'm out at high a day. That's a pretty risky trade. Well, I shouldn't say it's super risky, but money-wise, I could end up losing 100. But I like the short. I want to see it happen. Alright, we are in at 220. Obvious levels. The break is going to be view at. Plus, this is yesterday's low a day, so if we can bust back through this, looks fantastic. I believe 63 was the number. Lots of selling being absorbed here. Yeah, look at all that. Just the pace of the tape. Got him. I did buy the 145s. I mean, we are a ways away from that, but it's Roku. I looked back at the past moves that Roku did whenever it was selling off from its highs, and it had its major pullbacks, and it could make 20-point days. So, I mean, 145 is definitely not out of the question here. I originally wanted to buy the 150s, but they're just too expensive here. I mean, I could easily lose 150 bucks or something on it. Home Depot, a big Gap name, selling off pretty good. Jeez, I don't have anything to do right now. Not a single one of my trades really is panning out. Facebook seems to be long gone. Weight Watchers way gone without me. Carvana might give me something, but definitely nothing yet. Just want to watch Roku, I guess. I want to see a bust BWAP. Nvidia's selling off pretty hard here. Okay, we're seeing some pretty red moves today. Semi's not doing too hot. FSLR. Wow. I've been waiting on an FSLR move for quite some time. It's coming up to a level that I'm looking at. Again, I'd be entering in with almost a full point of risk. Alright, Roku's getting bought up here pretty good right now. Pretty good volume absorption here. You see these wicks pushing it right back up. See if we can bust this VWAP here. Dipping under, a little more. There, yes. I think losing VWAP right now is probably gonna be the big killer here. We'll see what it wants to do. So far, not looking great. I mean, you just see the pace of the tape here. There's barely no buying, and it's just constant selling. My next spot of support on Roku is going to be pre-market low, or no, that's not pre-market lows. That's current low day, but it's also got 150 as a decent spot. Okay, Carvana's getting hung up around this 86. This is the spot that I was looking at for a way to get in here. And the way that it's getting rejected right now, this might actually be a decent chance for me to get in on this and not have a ton of risk at play. And I think I'm going to do exactly that here. Risk will be underneath of this, so I obviously can't get too big on it. Alright, so we are in Carvana. Spread is obviously a little crazy at times. The market is definitely not helping the upside here, but Carvana's been holding up pretty good here. Got good volume cues. Good price action. So, as long as the stock itself is acting bullish, I believe we are okay, but it definitely does not deserve the same amount of risk as an A+ setup. I mean, it's all-time high, so it can go wherever it wants. There's nothing in the way. Okay, well, that's fun. A little bit of selling. Some big numbers around there. You know what? I never put my new ads on in here. Well, I should probably put a stop in just in case. Yeah, I mean, it's so spready, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Jesus, alright. Well, that's not a very good looking reversal on me. This would look like it might want another move higher here. Getting pretty tight. I don't know, my bigger entry was way down here. Yeah, in fact, right where VWAP is right now. So if it can pull down for me, I will be looking for that entry. A lot of calls just got bought there. Roku's still doing whatever. No reason to do anything. Jesus, I'd be up 2 points if I just took the regular equity here. Instead, I have one contract and I am up $25. I don't know. It's not like I can't buy, or I guess short equity if I want. I think I'm going to leave it alone. I don't really have a bunch of clear stuff to work with. I mean, we got underneath the VWAP here. Failing to even retest it higher. Low volume consolidation in here telling me either shorts aren't as aggressive or buyers aren't interested in continuing to hold this thing up because we're still dropping. I don't know. I think I'm stuck with what I got here. I'm going to leave this alone and just let it go. See if we can find other stuff. I mean, if Roku can hit 145, that would be profit target. Yeah. What is the deal today? Yeah, next spot in Roku is basically 150, just a little underneath of it. But then after that it's 141. So I mean, there's a ton of room if Roku's gonna see another giant sell-off day. And obviously, the market is helping this. Carvana's still holding up okay. Oh, Facebook just dumped pretty hard there. That's a whole lot of red. Okay, I hate to see it, but CRM's uptrend days might finally be done. I am looking for a short here. 62, so I can probably only get 50 shares to start because I'm going to continually add into this. Alright, Roku's done. I don't need to watch it. Serum's been on a major uptrend for quite some time here, and it was inside of a nice, weekly range here. And currently, looking like it's failing, gonna break down. It's losing its uptrend line. It's losing its channel uptrend. 161.89 is the big breakdown spot, so I could take a low day, and I mean it's gonna be right on top of it next here. I think I'm gonna go for a scalp and a trade here, so I'm only going 50 on the breakdown. Bigger than this. I'm going 350 on the scalp breakdown here. Stop loss will be, looks like 16, 17-ish. Make it 18. $161.61 used to be a major breakout level in CRM, and ever since it hasn't been able to find. I don't know, I should say it's been holding it up pretty well actually. Yeah, Roku looks like it's finding a little bit of a bottom here. I got no reason to do anything in Roku. I'm probably going to hold that one. Well, I shouldn't say forever, but as soon as it breaks its downtrend is when I'm exiting it. Alright, looks like 17 is a good spot here. And on CRM, if it can bust 89. Right. Yep, 89, so we're already underneath of it. SPY, come on. The other thing is the average true rate. It's already gone a point here. CRM's not 281. Okay, we're fine. Alright, well, that's pretty disappointing so far. Okay, now with some momentum. I'd like to see it continue. It's got reasons to make a big move here. Lots of longs could be looking to exit around here. Damn, we busted it. Nothing happened ever since. Alright, Carvana is holding this 60-something level here very nicely. I'm actually going to move my stop up here. 255. Alright, risking 20 to make 20 here. I need to see this thing bust underneath the 70s. Still pretty slow, not exactly reclaiming anything, but not accelerating as much as I would have liked to see it. All these candle highs are 14 here, so I'm giving it space. Whatever, do what it's doing. Be really nice to see the SPY continue to help out here. I could add to Carvana, but I don't think I'm going to. Not in this kind of market environment. There's better to work with. Advanced decline is actually really strong right now. Sitting up at 1400, was at 1600. Very strange. Let's see if we can lose it. Lose it. Come on. SPY helping. I suppose we do have a problem. I mean, CRM has been one of the stronger stocks in the market lately. I mean, I can't ignore the fact that everything is rolling over and dropping pretty hard today, so why not? Why not CRM too? Don't think it's a bad trade, and it's just not finding it yet. Roku almost making another new low a day here. Oh, hello. There's nothing but big buys down here. Well, that's interesting. Well, if they're wrong, I mean, that's going to be huge cases for this thing to plummet. I think I'm changing what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to get all out here. Because if we're going to be dumping, we should have been dumping. I mean, it's good that we're going sideways, but it's not enough. More sell orders coming across. Carvana might stop me out. I mean, it's trading at that range low that it's been stuck in for the past 15 minutes here. Not doing anything one way or the other. And now it's dropping. So now it might stop me out. And that is Carvana. Tiny loss, no big deal. Man, this thing is going to kill me because it's going to stop me out. And then it's going to touch this trend line. And then it's going to turn right back down. I'll hit this thing again at low a day. LMT. What's Lockheed doing? Coming up on a big low breakout to the upside. Nope, I don't think so. You know, amazingly, the internals aren't actually that weak. Alright, before I forget, I must always remember my rules. A 1 minute engulfing candle after my exit means re-entry. And so far it's doing it. I want back in this thing. Screw me. If it does, and it's not really finding it, so maybe there isn't a re-entry here. Weird. Carvana's getting worse. Getting worse, not better. Yeah, still big buys up here. They're absolutely buying that up. Good opportunity to buy the dip, I guess. But, I mean, yeah, if we break low a day, I'm back in that trade. I got no problem with that. In fact, I'll probably just leave it there. Oh yeah, Carvana's getting worse. It's failing. Ooh, Alta's failing really hard. Nvidia's failing really hard today too. The most bizarre thing. The internals are very strong. I mean, one of them's testing underneath a 0 right now. Cats are going crazy right now. This room's pulling up pretty good here. Might not ever get that. I mean, the internals are strong overall, and I shouldn't say that anymore. I mean, holding above 0, just spiking and held, spiking, slowly selling off now. So now we are getting kind of weak. Now the internals are confirming what's happening. That's always fun to see. Okay, I think this is my chance to do something here. I'm going to get kind of big on this one. I'm expecting this to continue because this 149 is a previous higher time frame level here. We tested above it, failed to reach it here. Looks like it's getting ready to roll over again. Market is continually weak. So I'm not doing 100, but 75 is pretty big in this situation here. So stop loss is going to be, I mean, I'm risking like 125 bucks here. I will give it the whole 150 up here. And so far we're not finding anything. I'm looking at this as a LT ad right now. Come on, dude. Well, that's not what I want. we're gonna find sellers. There is no better spot in this situation than to find them right here, right now. So, come on. Looking to take off half low a day. Big tape's obviously got plenty to work with here. Saw a lot here. Saw a little bit of buying here. And we're still seeing that big selling here. And a bunch of in between right now. Just drop for me. Drop it. Come on. Alright, this candle's 94. Yeah, well, screw me, huh? Jeez, I don't think I'm that far down on the day. I don't know why this is popping up already. 162, Jesus, what? Yeah, I took the loss on CRM. Alright, depending on what happens here in Roku, I mean, there is cause for re-entry. And I do believe I'm going to go for it if I get it. What is it? 149.56. Because I can absolutely look at this as a trap trader situation here. Tests above the range, fails, finds selling, brings it right back down into the range. I am going to split it up though, because I'm going to get 30 up here. Unless we're just going to come all the way back up. Well, then I'm just out of luck. I don't think we're finding that. Alright, well, that sucks, but nothing to do in Roku. The put shall remain on. I currently don't have anything to do. Roku look like it's still gonna squeeze. Jesus, dude. What the hell's going on? Holy shit, dude. If this trade turns all the way around on me... Ah, fuck off. It's gonna be my max daily risk. You got joking, man. I hope you turn around. I would like to keep trading today. Jesus, dude. It's absolutely fucked. Serum's making its way back. Carvana's back up here. I don't know what the hell this is. There's the big shakeout. And then comes right back up on me. I don't know. I can't do anything. If Roku busts above this 80, I'm out. I mean, the way this thing is reading to me here, if I'm at minus 240, I'm done. No, I know I told them 250, but I guess they also account for a little bit of room. Jigsaw stopped loading for me. Alright, we're under view app. If there's gonna be buyers, they would be right here. So far, we aren't hitting anything. Okay, Under a little bit more. Okay. I think we're safe. CRM making its way. I like the trade. I like the trade a lot. I mean, especially if we get down here. I mean, we saw all this big buying down here, so that if we can actually lose this low, all those guys will be underwater. Means I definitely don't have a reason to get in now. Might be a good short. That is ZS. God, this is the weirdest market I've seen in a while. I keep getting all these long signals, but I mean, look at us. Like, look at this. What long? Where are all these? Where's the strength coming from? Freaking Carvana is blowing up again too. Stupid. I will take a ZS long if it actually ends up getting there. Roku's not looking too spectacular either anymore. Probably end up stopping out of this soon. Got above VWAP, failed. I mean, failing here was the biggest problem, because this is a higher time frame spot that if it was truly going to be that weak, would have held it, and it didn't. Okay, internals are starting to curl up. Yes, they are. And SPY, the downtrend continues. God, it looks terrible right now. Okay, fuck me, man. This daily limit's killing me right now, because I want to make sure that I can still trade, but does Roku actually look like a good enough trade? Because if I end up getting out as it goes higher against me here, well, then I'm just kind of not going to be able to trade today. Forget it, man. I want out. I want to be able to trade. It doesn't look that good. Oh, fuck me. I don't know. Trying to size up. I don't regret anything. Just didn't play out. Yeah, I more than certainly would be underwater right now. Alright, I will take a Lockheed Martin long up here. Jesus, dude. What a mess. Just couldn't do it for me. Yeah, Roku's still moving on up. Carvana too. I really don't know what I could have done with Carvana. I mean, it got above the whole number, then it started holding that range again. I mean, I guess that could have been a good entry. But I mean, look at this. Do I really want to be long? I don't know. SPY might be downtrending, but I'm seeing just about all these beta names moving up. Sarah might get there. It's looking like it. Lots of volume being done in here, but once again, doesn't matter if we're going to continue to drop. I mean, there very well might be plenty of longs buying here, which the Vista was showing us. It's 9:30. if it's happening, I'm not gonna miss it. Been waiting for a Lockheed Martin play for a long time. Looks like we're finally getting something here with it. Stop loss is gonna be about a point out, so 60 shares is about all I can do. Coming up pretty tight here. This is what I'm looking at. 35.95. There's a good zone in here. There's a good 30-cent zone, so if it busts current high day, obviously it's going to have to bust 396 next. I'm going for a scalp above that too, if it happens. Five looks great. Good volume up here, super low volume pullback, finding it again on its way up. Looks good. Ooh, and I have a nice new stop to work with here underneath this whole number. Actually, yeah, probably. Hopefully it can stay right there, because it'll end up busting this trend line too if it does get underneath of it. So then if that's the case, I'll be risking about 80 cents, so I can get a little bit bigger. Yep. Want to be uncomfortable. That's the goal. I'm taking it slow at the moment. I'm just going to work on my stats. These are the two trades that I want. I don't want to do anything else. Just want to sit and be patient and take the trades that are on the plan. If I lose, I lose. Oh well. Salesforce is ripping up right now. Like, that's not gonna happen. Lockheed's coming up pretty good right now. Might get that. That's what Boeing's doing. Boeing is currently falling off. Won't help, but... Alright, Lockheed's coming up. Let's see what we can do. Stop loss very nice here at 85. Internals kind of going sideways here, not really helping the upside. Yeah, pretty much split. Lockheed looks fantastic though. I'd like to see what we can do here. Not exactly coming up on a lot of volume. Yeah, not a lot of volume at all. Either way. ZS is coming up too. Lockheed looks great. I'm definitely gonna stay with it. I'm gonna take Lockheed. I'm not gonna take ZS because ZS's current high day break, which it just did, is going to still be into higher time frame stuff, whereas Lockheed's it's already in it. high day is already in it, and all it's got to do is just bump another 20 cents for us. ZS is going to end up busting this high day here, and then it's also going to have to get above 46.10. Could absolutely still be good though. I'm going to stick with Lockheed. I would take this trade if I wasn't right next to my max daily risk. I would have entered just on that candle right there probably. Probably with just 100 shares. There we go, we are in. This next scalp will be up at the high day here. So this is a long-term entry. Scalp is gonna be, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, it closed the order because just a bid dropped on me. I'm gonna have to, wow, this is gonna get annoying. Well, hopefully I can time it right. I'm gonna be sitting here doing this for a while. Okay. I also just realized I'm pretty big here still. Yeah, I took 75 shares on this thing. I didn't account for the spread. I didn't account for it being a gigantic slow-moving stock. So I didn't intend to take nearly $80 loss on this one. But once again, if it happens, it happens. I mean, I did it to myself. Jesus, dude. Definitely not. Booba's hitting the reversal scanner up here. That's ripping up pretty good. No way. I forgot about KRTX. This thing is still moving higher. This thing was at 18 2 days ago. bet there's a lot of news. Just more of the giant pharma stocks. Look how, oh, never mind. Just about to say, look how tight the spread is. It ain't tight at all. Jesus. Just a monster. If I was going to trade this, what would I do? Would I go short? I mean, there's kind of a reason. Thinning out volume, pulling back down, but it is a lower volume pullback here. Fucking A, man. ZS is up here too. Well, I had a nice idea on Roku. Was up like 200 bucks on the put, and I didn't cover it here like I should have. I told myself at the very beginning of the day, once it breaks its downtrend, that's the end of the trade. And I mean, this was the very first warning sign here. I mean, I thought it was going to be a fantastic ad. I mean, this was an absolute A+ winner right here, and it just didn't do it. I mean, we pulled back to previous low a day here, and it's a higher time frame spot. Tested above the range on low volume, failed, came back under. Tried to go higher again on even less volume, couldn't quite get there. And so once we started dipping again here, started thinking, okay, market's obviously weak. Roku could be ramping up again for another down move here. Let's go for the ad. So I went pretty big. I went 75 shares here with about $1.50 risk. And just couldn't do it for me. I mean, I would do it again tomorrow. I mean, it's a fantastic looking setup. Just can't win every single time, so had to suffer the price, and then ended up giving up at least. I mean, I probably gave up about 200 points just waiting to see what this thing would do. Finally exited that put over here. I mean, just screw me. Carvana. I was looking for opportunities to get in at multiple places here. First spot was at 60, but I had never traded this stock before. I'd never seen it, so I mean, such super thin volume. I just waited. Had a nice little spike, ended up coming down, and then started consolidating just underneath of that all-time high breakout. Went for it, just, again, couldn't do it for me. The market was obviously still weak, so I mean, do I really want to be stuck long? And ends up coming back up anyway. I mean, it looks like it's getting ready to make another move higher here, so I don't know what to do. So if I don't know what to do, I don't need to trade anything. CRM was on a massive uptrend, finally looked like it was selling off here alongside the market, so thought we could get a good short. Higher time frame levels, major breakdowns points, and just couldn't do it. I mean, just no luck today. I mean, my biggest mistake was not exiting the Roku trade. I could probably still be trading if I just exited this for a win right here. Instead, I ended up just taking 20 bucks from it, so that's all I got for today. Definitely really disappointed. I mean, there's still some good looking stuff out there. I mean, I'll still be hanging out. I'll watch the market and do whatever here, but obviously can't trade anymore. So that's all I got for the stream. We'll be back tomorrow.